Psychology as a field of study has been around for over 3,500 years, with early forms of psychological thought and practice dating back to ancient civilizations such as Egypt, Greece, and China. The ancient Egyptians, for example, wrote extensively about psychological conditions such as depression and schizophrenia, though their understanding of these conditions was quite different from modern psychological perspectives. In ancient Egypt, psychological conditions were believed to have supernatural causes, often linked to the actions of gods or spirits. The Egyptians believed that mental illness was caused by an imbalance of the body's humors, bodily fluids, which could be restored through rituals and offerings to the gods. They also developed a system of mental health care that included the use of dream interpretation, exorcisms, and other spiritual practices to treat psychological conditions. In ancient Greece, philosophers like Aristotle and Plato wrote about the nature of the mind and mental processes, and the Greek physician Hippocrates developed a theory of mental illness that emphasized the importance of physical and environmental factors in the development of psychological disorders. As time passed, psychological thought and practice continued to evolve and change, with advances in neuroscience and other fields providing new insights into the mind and behavior. Today, psychology is a broad and diverse field that encompasses many different areas of study, including cognitive psychology, developmental psychology, abnormal psychology, and social psychology. It's worth mentioning that ancient civilizations had a very different understanding of mental health and psychological conditions, and their methods for treating these conditions may not be considered effective or ethical by modern standards. Today, psychological conditions are understood to have complex and multifaceted causes, and are treated through a combination of therapies, medications, and other interventions. These civilizations have contributed to the development of psychological thought and practice, but their understanding of psychological conditions and their methods of treatment differed greatly from modern psychology. It's worth noting that the understanding of mental health and psychological conditions has changed greatly over time, and the methods used to treat these conditions in ancient civilizations may not be considered effective or ethical by modern standards. Today, the causes of psychological conditions are considered complex and multifaceted, and treatments typically involve a combination of therapies, medications, and other interventions.